Hello! Data structure in Java continued. Coming up is the Java program to make and view a stack. Now, what policy does stack follow? Do you remember? Stack follows last in, first out policy. So, this is the program in front of you. This program is a very simple program. Well, quite simple. The moment you know what it is, it will become more simple. All right. So, name of the class is node. It has got two member data. One is the data part, one is an what is it? Next is the name of an object whose data type is node. Now, what is the meaning of data type node? Is it a primitive or is it a composite data? Well, this is a composite data whose data value is 0 in the constructor and the next value is null. Null is a keyword. See, its color has become blue. Now in the main, the method makeStack is called. And in the method makeStack, let us see what's going on. Here we have got enter the first data in starts data part. Now what is start? Start is a node. The node start is beginning with null in the address and 0 in its data part. Okay. When I enter the first data, it goes in. Then, as long as choice is 1. So, choice is 1. As long as choice is 1, you will see we are creating the second, that means the next data, and naming it move. Now, this node move is now going to store my next data onwards. So if I say I have stored the first one, now as if you are creating an array in runtime, how will you take it ahead? You can see its data part, which is an integer. If you remember, every object of type node has got one integer part and one address part. So the integer part I am taking input and the address part is getting connected to the start. That was the previous one. Remember, in the previous video I had explained it. And after the address allocation is done, start is going over to move. That means start changes its location from the current one to the next one. And this process is repeated. Finally, display is being done. What is display? Display is go through node one after another. So if I send start to display, display will print the data part. This is the printing of the data part and will change its own address and make it the next address. The next address comes back and it becomes the current address. Now this program I will just run and show you once. Alright, so here I am showing the BlueJ version of the class and I have created an object, and in this object you can see I have got two methods and the main. Main is calling makeStack and makeStack is calling display with the start as the display's starting value. So let me call main and see what comes. What is coming up here? Let us go and see in the program as well. Alright, so I will be able to show you both screens of the program and also of the output. Alright, so here I can tell you what is in the background. So this is the enter the first data. Where is the entering of the first data? This is here. Can you see work on stack, new line, enter the first data and starts data I am entering. So here I enter suppose 11. Now you see it goes into the loop and asks for the next data. Suppose I enter 22 as the next data. You will see that they all are getting stored. Nothing is getting overwritten and there is no array anywhere. The input of 1 to enter any more data, I enter 1. Now enter the next data, I enter 33. Then 1 for more data, 44. Then 1 for more data, 55. 1 for more data, 66. I will go up to 77. Any more data? I'll say no, I don't have any more data. Oh wow! Can you notice that all these elements were saved somewhere? That is why display could show me the elements present in the list. Just give it a look. Is it giving you the effect of reverse order? That means last in, first out. Now your turn to look into the previous video and this current one. You may pause the video, look into this screen once more, because it is always suggested. These programs you will get written down everywhere. But what is most important is understand and step by step see, okay, what is happening here? And then what is happening here? And then finally what is happening here? So you may pause the video, look into the code, write it all by yourself, and then make sure, okay, this is how it's working. Coming up are the other elementary codes of linked list. Okay.